Hello, thank you for being here with me today. You are here with Miss Rona, and I greatly appreciate you being here with me. Now, on this video, I'm gonna have kind of an introduction about some incoming or series of videos that I'll be uploading in this channel. This series of videos are mainly for students who want to improve their English in some form or the other. So, what we will be having in this series, or I'm gonna start a playlist, I think, we just all about ESL, or learning English as a second language or as a foreign language. Now, what is this gonna be about? So, as what I've said, learning English. But this series of videos are gonna range from basic to advanced levels of learning English. There will be various topics that we will be discussing, mainly showing you some sample conversations, practice dialogues. Every now and then, there's going to be a bit of grammar as well as vocabulary. But mind you guys, I'll most likely be sharing a lot about topics concerning business English. And of course, as we will be going about this series, I'll be sharing some materials or slides or presentations related to the topic or related to the lesson. And you are more than welcome to share with the materials or with the resources that I'll be sharing with you. Also, our format will be, as I do the lesson, as I do the examples, I want you to follow along. And if you can, or as you follow along, it will be wonderful that you get to repeat after me, especially as we are doing the exercises. And of course, every now and then, it would also be wonderful if you can comment, write your reactions or write your answers to the questions that I'll be asking as part of the lesson. You got it? Yes. Comment, follow along, repeat after, or pretend that you are actually in the class or in the lesson. Now, you might be wondering, why are we learning, or why are you starting this series, Rona, when there are many channels already talking about ESL? Not just for foreign students, but even for students who are already in America and still want to learn English, they can just go to those channels. Well, of course, go. You have the freedom to do so. Nobody's stopping you. But since this is one of my passions and this had been like a long experience for me, I just want to share these lessons or these topics with you and pretend as if I am actually talking to a student right now. And the main thing, of course, we cannot deny the fact that we are living in a global world, and the language, the main language in being able to communicate with others is English. And I think the second is Spanish and then Chinese. I'm not sure if French is still on the top 5 of those global languages that we have. But mainly, the point is, our medium of instruction globally, internationally, is English. And living in this generation that is very much globally interconnected, we use English to communicate with people from around the world. So yes, come along, join, and it will be a pleasure having you. Now, you might be wondering, why or what the heck I am to be having an authority to teach this language? Hands up. I am no PhD with regards to language learning, but what I lack in PhD is I can easily back up with experience. As far as I can recall, since I was probably 16 or 17, I've been teaching foreign students who wants to learn English. Yeah. So 16 or 17 coupled with what? I mean, I'm not bragging, but more than 15, 20 years almost of teaching this language to other students who wants to learn the language. You might be wondering, hey Rona, you're not a native speaker. You're obviously not a white person, as if only a white person can speak English, right? But guys, I believe that for us who get to learn and teach English as non-native speakers, we actually have the advantage, because not only do we have the experience of actually learning and teaching it, but we are very much in like the thick of the process of acquiring and using the language itself and teaching it to others. Like, not only do we got the brain, but we got the heart in doing so. I mean, kidding aside, I don't want to brag or toot my horn for this matter, but yes, guys, I'm just happy to share my experience and my capacity and ability and availability of being able to teach the language. For anybody who's interested out there, internet. So watch out for coming videos with regards to ESL or learning English basically. Converse, follow along, comment, and I'd be happy to read your suggestions and recommendations as well. So that is it for now. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you guys. Blessings and delight.